I'm so late and I'm so sorry. I was setting all this up, you guys. I was setting all this up. I thought it'd be nice. Nice little Christmas gift right here. Wrap that table with wrapping paper. And I had to get my coffee set up too. Y'all know I can't work without my coffee. Move that right there. Move this over here where I'm gonna need it. Let's bring up that live stream on the laptop here. Okay. Good morning. Good morning, everyone who may be joining. It's still pretty early, and it's Christmas Eve. I know a lot of people had to work yesterday, and people got off work today. So, or some people have to work still. That's kind of trash in my book, but you gotta do what you gotta do to make the check. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. I'm with you guys. All right. So I got the live stream brought up. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to join. Hopefully some people join. Hopefully. I gotta go get me coffee and stuff too, man. Very, very important coffee. The Punisher. Awesome. I don't know who you are. Hello, good morning. I need to draw the Punisher at some point. Do you actually watch the Punisher show? Are you a fan of the Marvel Punisher show or John Bernthal as the Punisher? To be frank. Pun intended. I'm getting all my equipment ready. Gonna wait for a few more people to join in, but today we're gonna be inking. So we're just gonna be coloring in everything really. But I think somebody's supposed to knock on my door and I really hope not. I hear people outside. I'm getting paranoid. All right. So I think we're gonna go ahead and get started. Man, someone is hauling outside. I just heard the tires squealing. You haven't watched it? Oh, dude. Highly, highly recommend it. I think it should be fine. I don't know how squeamish you may be, but I don't think it's that bad. But I definitely recommend the show. Definitely. It's a good one. So I think here we're going to go ahead and change the way that is. To something like that. Oh man, somebody's walking dogs outside. I can't wait till I have my studio again, but I say that, but I'm not gonna have like peace and quiet when it comes to the studio. So that is what it is. I'm gonna have to deal with it one way or another. But at least in the studio, I'll be away from the animals and loud noises, and people don't have to hide in bedrooms whenever I record. Luckily, I've been sitting at home lately, so trying to worry about people hiding too much. Mostly just gotta worry about people going back to work. I want to get better with my inking. I don't want it to start getting like, I don't want it to start feeling like it's just, like an outline. Like I watch people like Todd Knock, he's a really good artist. I watch him ink his stuff and it's like, man, incredible. Put music on. I don't know how. I mean, I could put like, I think non-copyrighted music on YouTube, but honestly, I don't want to get in trouble, and I especially don't want to get an ad. That's the bad thing. I'm not really sure how to put on music. I need to research more how to do stuff because I don't want to get in trouble for doing stuff. But I will put on some non-copyright music on YouTube, and we're just gonna hope that we don't get an ad at some point because that will that will screw this up real quick. But we're gonna put on some copyright-free Lo-fi mix, and we started straight off with an ad, so it's a good thing I got my YouTube muted. But it's all right. It's all right. I hear you guys, and that's the important thing, right? It's because I want to make sure I am doing what you guys need me to do. There you go. Let me know if you guys can hear that. Hopefully it's not too loud. Turn it down just a little bit. All right. But Sarah, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I'm drawing Rogue, or I already drew Rogue, but I am doing the inking for Rogue. So we're actually gonna swap to this. I'm using, I've seen Todd Knock do this. He's a professional comic book artist, but he uses 08 and he uses 005 pens. And so I wanna try to be like the cool, awesome, great people. And so I'm gonna, bless you, Brutus, bless you. My dog is sneezing. I want to try and use all the good stuff like them. But that doesn't always work. I've tried it a few times. Like, Todd Knott uses a lot of mechanical pencils. I can't use a mechanical pencil to draw, dude. Honestly, it'll bother me so bad. I don't like the way the lead feels on the paper. This music ain't too bad, honestly. I'm starting to get to a point, like I used to hate drawing female characters. I used to be really, really bad at it, and I used to hate it. But I'm starting to get to a point where I like drawing them because like they're pretty. Like if I can draw something and it looks pretty to me, then I'm happy because it's like, man, I just created something pretty. I think that's like the ultimate form of approval, right? As an artist, especially, it's like if you can do an artwork and someone thinks it's pretty, then it's like awesome. Also, I put wrapping paper on the table, right? Trying to be festive and stuff. It's funny because I got the music on, but my freaking cats are still back there like drowning themselves in water so loud. This is the collar right here. It's got like a little brim. And I think I'm actually gonna draw like a zipper right here. Like so. Draw some lines back here. That way we can see that it's like going backwards, you know? It's fading into the darkness. Do any of you guys have big plans for Christmas? I figured a lot of people might have plans. That's why I'm doing the live stream for tomorrow's video at nighttime. I feel like that's the safer option for the Christmas video. My mom wanted me to do like a Christmas video, and so I was like, well, let me do a live stream on Christmas because that'll be cool. But honestly, fix that just a little bit because that's gonna lead into her feminine parts here. Which we're gonna come over here and just do that. She has black parts of her suits here. Going trick-or-treating for Christmas? That's wild. Let me know if you get candy. You gotta come back and comment if it works. I might have to go and try it myself. See what happens. I like drawing girl hair. I don't know why. I feel like men's hair is like really difficult sometimes. Like it's easy too, like don't get me wrong, it's easy. But like, I don't know, there's something about women's hair that's just like, it feels, I don't know what the word is, maybe soothing. Like it's peaceful, it's relaxing. Yeah, it flows. It flows. That's exactly. It's flowy. Like, honestly, whenever I was drawing her hair in yesterday's live stream, I was like, it feels like water. Like, it feels like I'm drawing water. I gotta be careful though with her hair because I don't want to screw nothing up because she has white portions in her hair because of her powers, and I really don't want to screw that up. So these parts right here that I'm doing are gonna be the white parts. Those are some heavy lines, man. Heavy lines. Oh, sorry, that was a big head right there. Yeah, so like Storm, I think Storm was also born with white hair. I don't think it like turned white, or I don't think it was like something that happened. Like I don't think it's old age. I think she was born with white hair. Yeah, I want to draw Storm. She's one of my favorites. She's cool. I heard there's a lot of talk about Storm too for the Marvel redo for the X-Men, right? We're actually gonna get an X-Men series now by Marvel. And there's a lot of talk about who may or may not play Storm. And honestly, I heard rumors, right? I heard some rumors going around the internet that people and this actor, or I don't know if you call her actor or athlete, she wants to play Storm as well. I need to get off this pencil. This pencil's gonna screw me over, especially with this hair. Just go like this. Try to fix that a little bit. But Jade Cargill, she is currently in the WWE. She wants to play Storm, and a lot of her ring attire is inspired by Storm. And so I think that'd be cool if she plays Storm, honestly. I think she's definitely got the looks for it. She's muscular as heck, too. Like, it'll work for her, dude. I gotta draw Rogue's patch right here. I'm gonna try to make this right here a little thicker, because I heard it's good to have like heavy lines for stuff that's closer to you. Let's hope I don't screw this up right here, guys. I get scared every time that music gets a little quieter, because I'm just like, please don't be an ad. All right, I didn't mess that up too bad. It's looking okay so far. Let's go ahead and draw the other side of her undercarriage, so to speak. I don't know what I can and cannot say on YouTube. Like, I don't want to get canceled. But also, I don't want to get in trouble because, like, you know, if I say something I'm not allowed to say, a body part or something, I don't want to get in trouble for that. I might give her a little belly button indent right there because the suits are like skin tight, you know? Just don't cuss. Yeah, that's always a good rule of thumb. Ah! See what I tell you? Them ads, man. HEB trying to kill us. It's all right. I muted it. That was funny. Let me skip it. Put your music back on. All right. Did y'all hear about HEB giving out food to people for free? They had like something happen with their registers and stuff, and they gave away a bunch of food for free. They told everyone like we can't get the registers back online, you know, it's Christmas, so we're gonna bag y'all up and you're free to go. I was like, man, I wish I was at HEB yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have snuck off into the aisle to grab some more stuff, maybe. Yeah, no, it's super, super nice, super charitable. That's why I like HEB more than most places. I don't get to shop there because, you know, I don't got it like that. But it is cool that HEB does stuff like that. I love HEB. That's why HEB is cool. All right. So her belt has an X symbol on it as well. And I really don't want to mess this one up. Let's go ahead and do this. I gotta pray a lot whenever I draw. It's like, dear God, please. Cause these are like the finishing steps right here. So it's like, once I mess up here, that's it, dude. I gotta like redo everything, you know? Like, it's hard to fix a mistake here. But I think that X looks pretty good. Looks good to me. Now, we're gonna start with the thunder thighs. Let's start right here. And we're just gonna flick like that. So I know a good basic rule of thumb is thick lines for details, thin lines for thin lines for details and thick lines for outlines, you know what I'm saying? So like something like this, we can actually probably come back in like this with the 0.8. Honestly, I've been liking doing the live streams, you guys. You gotta let me know what you think of it. I think it's way easier than doing the videos, like video planning in general, because sometimes I'll get overwhelmed and I won't be able to come up with a video. And then whenever I do a live stream, it's just like, okay, this is what I'm gonna draw. Let's figure it out together. You know what I'm saying? That's what feels good for me. I would like to go and start being all over the place just a little bit. Like, maybe do a live stream, like one part on YouTube. So I'm doing sketching on YouTube. And then I'll go on Instagram and do the inking. And then go to TikTok and do the coloring, you know, something like that. And then just everything end up being on YouTube by the end of it. But like, that's a lot. But it could be cool though. It's a good way to spread some awareness to the channel and everything. And we're gonna put an X here. That's so that way I know that's what I need to black out. And we're gonna come over here. X there. I thought that was an ad, bro. It was the beat for the thing. It had a crowd in there, so I was like, oh no! Getting paranoid. Getting paranoid with these ads. We only had one ad scare and I'm getting paranoid. Another part of me that really hated drawing women was like, I'm really good at drawing men, right? But women are like, women are, not to sound like sexist, but like women are petite, right? That's what they're known for being, is the thin and sometimes thick. But either way, like if I draw a woman's foot compared to a man's foot, it's gonna be a feminine foot. If I draw a woman's hand compared to a man's hand, it's gonna be a feminine hand. And then so one of the things that I struggled with a lot as a young artist was drawing women, because sometimes they would have like a feminine face and a man's body. Petite, yeah, petite. Not She-Hulk. Yeah, not She-Hulk. That's how my women used to come out. They used to come out looking like She-Hulk or women from Avatar. So they're like either really, really too thin or too thick. Speaking of She-Hulk, did y'all hear she got canceled? Like, so for those of you who don't know, the lady that plays She-Hulk, I love her, right? She's freaking adorable. She's a cool actor. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. But she's very, I don't know if it's like liberal or like real feminist. Like the woman needs to be the hero, right? And so like she, I guess, went in there with her little monkey wrenches, kind of like Brie Larson. Like Brie Larson only got to come back as Captain Marvel because of the other two Captain Marvels in the Captain Marvel movie. And even that didn't do too well, I've heard. But she got canceled because it didn't work. It didn't work. You know, she had Daredevil in there, which, you know, was going to be a big thing. She had every episode, you know, was another cameo from a Marvel superhero or somebody. Whether it was Hulk or Abomination. Like, there's a Marvel hero in her episodes all the time. And then, it just wasn't working. She had to get carried by everybody. She had Daredevil in there. And then, like, you know, they had Daredevil do the walk of shame in there. And then, like, it just didn't blow over well. Like, her sleeping around with everybody. And, which, to be fair, She-Hulk got around. in the comic books as well. But yeah, no, it wasn't working out. So she's not getting a second season. I don't know if that means no for the movies for her. I think she could come out in some movies that might be better for her. You know, but you know, less screen time, more of a hero action time. But I don't know. We shall see. We shall see for sure. I think Marvel's cinematic's been pretty bad lately though. But that's why Doomsday is coming out and they're gonna redo everything with Doomsday. But let me know down below. If you guys watch She-Hulk, let me know what you guys think of the actress for She-Hulk. Did you guys like her? Or did you hate her? I thought she was cool. She was in a show that I used to watch called Heartlands. And it's like, I guess the best way to describe it, it's like a Christian Yellowstone. But it came out way, way back in the day. I liked the show. I thought it was alright. I never got to finish it because I get distracted. I never get to finish anything, dude. But I liked it. I thought it was cool. I thought the lawyer stuff was alright. Like, I don't watch lawyer shows. But they got me to watch it because of She-Hulk and Daredevil. I want to be careful here. Don't want to get her fingers too thin at the tips. But I watched some of it with my wife. My wife can't really watch what I watch. She doesn't have the attention span for what I like. But, you know, we love her anyways. But no, she liked it because of the lawyer stuff. That's how I got her to sit down and watch it with me. I'm trying to get her to watch Hawkeye with me because I like Hawkeye for one. I used to shoot a bow and arrow a lot when I was a kid. So I like any archer in general. Green Arrow, Hawkeye, they're all cool to me. But sorry, I'm moving this around so I get a better angle. I'm trying to get her to watch Hawkeye because for one, Haley Steinfeld's in it, right? That's my one selling point. And then my second selling point is it's a Christmas show. He's trying to get home by Christmas, you know? So it's like, let's sit down with the YouTube campfire and watch Hawkeye. There we go. And we're not gonna put all the fingers because she's like in the angles, but this one's missing a finger here. She definitely needs one there. There we go. But that one can stay gone. All right, so we're gonna go down here. We're gonna put the bands because her boots actually go above her knee. And they have this flap here that kind of hangs off. But I did it different, right? Because I want to put my own take on Rogue. This is my own version of Rogue. Now, I like the old school outfit and everything. I don't want to change that, right? I hate when they took away the outfit and they just gave her the X-Men jumpsuit. I hated that. I think that was like an X-Men Evolution or something. But I went ahead and I gave her these boots that are a lot more like She-Hulk. Oh, not She-Hulk. Oh my God. Supergirl. It's because we were talking about She-Hulk. But Supergirl, put an X here. That's how I know to black those out later. Supergirl has boots that like go all the way up her thigh, above her knee, onto her thigh, and they kind of just like sit there, like wrap around her thigh. So I wanted to give her some boots like that, but still keep the straps on there because I think the straps are cool, honestly. She's got like a strap here and a strap here that kind of holds the boot to her leg. Kind of thicken up the outline of her face a little bit. Beautiful! Hopefully she's beautiful. I get weird with my art, you guys, I'm sorry. I don't get like weird, but I just mean like I get weird as in you might hear me sing a few times. Okay, now we're gonna put this away because this is about to be our worst enemy over here. We need to come over here. Can I zoom in for you guys? Let me see. Because if I can zoom in so you can see the face better. Oh, I can zoom! Dude, look at her pretty face. She's pretty. All right, let me roll up the sleeves here. Take another sip of my coffee. I'm staring at the YouTube intently. I heard it starting to get quiet and I was just like, please, no. Yeah, for like the longest time, I was screwing up on my videos because I had the camera on this side. And so I realized that you were seeing a lot of this. And I was like, oh, that's bad. So I had to put the camera over here. So that way you can see more whenever I'm doing stuff. But yeah. So I don't know about you guys, right? You might have to go back and look at some of my older videos. I think I'm getting way, way better with eyes. Sometimes I struggle with eyes. And noses, actually. I'm getting better. I'm seeing the improvement in my art. And it's one of the things I'm thankful for. I want this to be like my job, you know what I mean? So like, it'd be cool if I get better at it. How's that? Still pretty. And this smile too, man. This smile I've been using on a lot of my women that I've been drawing. It's very easy, it's simple, and it works. I did it with the Carrie Fisher Princess Leia drawing. And that helped me draw women's mouths a lot more. But yeah, I'll give you a quick little tutorial because we're about to be done too. So I'll give you a quick little tutorial on how I'm doing these mouths, and maybe it'll be helpful for you guys. I need to thicken that up. I messed up that line a little bit. We're gonna do this. It's not really a reflective surface up here, but I'm gonna draw it gray, right? I'm colored gray. And then that way it can be a little darker because it's a black headband that she has, or like a dark green headband. I'm also gonna do this. I'm gonna give her some glimmer, right? So I'll put like black right here and green up there to make it seem like her suit's got some like material to it. Do it right here too. X right there, X right there. And here we have the other X-Men symbol. So we're just gonna slightly show it like that. Perfect. Okay. I think we can actually erase stuff now. God, look at her face, bro. She's so pretty. Zoom out a bit. All right. Start with the hair. I like to see the hair reveals. Can you hear everything on my table shaking? Oh, look at her face. I need to get another kneaded eraser, bro. These erasers are good and they're fine. They work for what I need them to, but like a kneaded eraser, way better. What'd you think of Rogue and the X-Men movies? I don't know if y'all know a lot about Rogue, right? Obviously, her comic book and the cartoon versions of Rogue are a lot more alike than anything. But the X-Men movie, like the original, like X-Men Legacy movies, I did not like Rogue, not one bit. I didn't like her. For those of you who don't know, it's Suki from True Blood. She plays Rogue. And she doesn't do a bad job, right? It's not her. It's just the way that they made her, right? So like, they kind of gave her that Southern accent just a bit, but like it kind of dies off, I think. And then the way that they made it to where like she didn't even want to be a mutant. Like she didn't, like when they came out with the cures for the mutant, she like volunteered to go and take it, which I get it. It shows character, you know, that like she was really hurt or affected by her mutant powers, and I understand her reasoning and the reason they did it with her character, because of the fact that she can't touch people. The people she loves, like she can't touch them. Like in the movies, right? They did it with Iceman. Her and Bobby were like you know, romantically involved. In the comic books, it's her and Gambit. But like, I'm seeing this line right here, right? And I'm wondering if I should use that line to do like a zipper. But if I do that, I don't want it to take away from her abdomen. What do you think, guys? Zipper or no zipper? I'm gonna give y'all a minute to type. I'm gonna drink some more water. No zipper, little zipper. We'll do this right here. It has nothing to do with the zipper, but I saw too much of a blank space right there. Like the neckline? Yeah, I got you. That's what I was thinking. Maybe stop it right there. Y'all so smart. So her powers, great question, Sarah. Her powers are she can steal the ability of other mutants, right? So if it's, say Wolverine, right? There's a scene where it displays her power perfectly because Wolverine touches her. Or Wolverine doesn't touch her, but he stabs her, right? On accident because he has the night terrors and stuff, and stabs her in the guts. And she touches his face, like an "oh no, I'm dying" moment. But she steals her healing. She steals his healing factor and puts him in a coma for like a day or something. But like, yeah, she can take the powers of other mutants. So like, she can fly and she has super strength because she took Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel's powers. Like she touched her once, and then she was able to fly and have super strength after that. But she didn't keep the like cosmic powers or anything like that. But if it's a normal human being, like they have a scene.
Missing shots.
Shut up, man. I got another ad. But in the movie, again, it depicts it perfectly. She has a boyfriend and she kisses her boyfriend, and he like goes into shock and like has a coma once again. So yeah, she is not able to touch anybody. And in the comic books, she does cheat on Gambit, right, with Magneto. I would have preferred that the cartoon didn't take it there because I like to see Rogue and Gambit together. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love when he calls her Cher. I love when she calls him Sugar. I love it. But like in the comic books, they get married. They actually get married, and like Beast gives them a. He's a little older. He's not an old man. They're like close to the same age, but he's not old. In the comic books, Beast gives them a what's it called? Shoot, I think I messed that up. So we're gonna go right here, and we're gonna do this. There we go. In the comic books, they get married, and oh yeah, Magneto's like as old as Charles Xavier. It's a terrible, for me. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like Rogue and Magneto. I was like, go back and fix that. But in the comic books, Rogue and Gambit actually get married, and it's super sweet. And Beast gives her, if y'all seen Deadpool, Beast gives her the mutant collar that Deadpool wears that kills him, right? Because it takes away the powers. Beast gives that to Rogue so that way they can like have a honeymoon, you know what I'm saying? But it gives her like really bad headaches and stuff. But it's like a super sweet and intimate scene because like they're in space having this like amazing honeymoon at this like X-Men like spaceship space. He doesn't die, but while he has a collar on, he does die because he doesn't have a healing factor anymore. And so while they're in this like whole, you know, honeymoon stage, it's beautiful because like you get to see this like sentiment moments and stuff where like she's really thankful to be married to Gambit, and the fact that she's able to touch him is like a big deal, right? Like there's all types of parts in the comic books where like she'll run up and like put her hand over his mouth and kiss him, like kiss her hand essentially while she has the gloves on. That's why she wears the gloves, which is why I'm a little petty about Marvel Rivals taking the gloves off of her. But I understand because she needs to be able to touch people in order to take their powers. So I get why she's not wearing the gloves. It'd be stupid for her to be like the X-Men movies where she has to take the glove off and be like, let me help. You know, like that's dumb. You gotta be ready for that. Fingerless gloves or something. You know what I'm saying? At least one. Or like these fingers maybe, you know, just like but yeah, this is it. That's the end of the live stream. That's Rogue. But I will go ahead and show you the mouth I've been using for the women because I think it's awesome and easy. So I'll give y'all a quick little demonstration on how I'm doing that. And I'll actually use the marker right here. And that way you guys can see it a little better. But essentially I do it like any other mouth, right? So it's like, right? Like that. And then it'll come in here like this. It'll come in here like this. Right here. And that's essentially the mouse I'm using. I kind of don't like the way that one looks, but we'll do another one right here. And then you do a little line here. That's gonna be the other side of the lip. And that's basically the mouse I've been using on them. And then you can add shading and stuff. Like, you know, you color it in, right? Say she has lipstick on. So you do something like that. Color all this. And you'll give her that little shimmer of lipstick, you know? Something like that. Same here, you could do a little shimmers. Something like that. Then you just put like little teeth in right here, little teeth in here, And there you go. It's a female mouth. The eyes, I've been loving the eyes lately, but I've been doing like a shape, right? Kind of like an almond, right? So if you have like an almond, it's kind of like what I've been doing with the eyes. It's just like a little almond shape. And then like, I've been putting the actual pupil in too, because I like to put this little white part because I think it's pretty. And then you just thicken these up right here. There you go. You got a female eye. Female lashes, you know. Females have lashes, men don't. That's how I do my art anyways. And then you give them the thin little eyebrows, little chola Sharpie eyebrows. Since we're using a Sharpie. No, we're thickening it up. But the females, I usually been giving them a smaller brow. Like this one's a good example too. I can't show you too much because it is a present for somebody, but you can see the eyes, the mouth. I'm gonna take that back. And then you can see the difference as well too. If I come back over here, you can see where the eyes kind of started taking that shape just a bit. You know, like, cause usually I would make small eyes like this and kind of hide it. Oops, I'm hitting the tripod all over the place. And then like my eyes just started like coming to life, taking shape. Little changes. See, like here too, I would hide the eyes because I didn't know how to draw eyes good. Over here, I need to ink these too. I need to come on here and do a live where I'm just inking like I got a whole Homelander right here, just waiting. I got these too. My baby asked me to draw these. Not my baby, like I don't have children, unfortunately, not right now. But my wife is my baby. She asked me to do some cartoons. So we got some Foster's homes. I don't know if I'm gonna do live streams for these. Maybe I'll do a live stream showing how to draw them for the kids. But if anything, it'll just be like a regular video. And then I got this one right here, all right? Daryl Dixon, because I did these right here of The Walking Dead. I did Andrew Lincoln. I did Shane, John Bernthal, and I got Norman Reedus as Daryl Dixon right there. So I'm gonna do this at some point. I also got this. That is Eddie Munson from Stranger Things. I need to finish him. Like I need to draw the guitar and stuff. And then I wanna do this on a live stream. I also have like these ones too. Like I think next week is gonna be all of these, probably, because Stranger Things is coming out, the other half of it. And I have 3 videos, and so I could do 3 live streams, like Dustin and Steve. I got Jonathan and Nancy. I got Eddie Munson. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll work. It'll work. It can work. This one, I gotta redo it. I'm kind of petty still, because I didn't know how the live streams work, right? I left it. I had a lot of views on it, too. That's a... But I left it on the thing, and it wasn't loading, and then I just deleted it. And so, oh yeah, that's my Christmas video. Go back and watch it. It's the Grinch. I'll show you how to draw it. But yeah, I did the anatomy, and that was a good live, but it didn't stick, so I'm gonna have to redo it. John Cena, he retired. But again, the eyes, man, the eyes. See, the eyes are getting better. Then we got Wheel, Richie and Marge. Ah. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. That's Rogue. Let me know some ideas. Leave some ideas for like what should I put in the background. Like if I should just leave it blank, you know, like what should I do, man? Should I put it like she's in the air flying? Should I put like a sunset? I don't know. I need big markers for that. But that is Rogue. I'm gonna take this out because I got 2 of them. It's all right. Take that out though because it's trash and it's making my stuff look nasty. There she is, you guys. Senses? What you mean senses? She ain't Spider-Man, dog. There is Rogue. Now, be back here tomorrow. We're not going to do it at 10 a.m., but we're going to do it at 10 p.m. Christmas night. We're going to do the coloring. So, I hope you guys can be there. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for talking to me. I've been getting a lot of people in the chat lately since like yesterday and stuff too. Sorry, it's kind of cool. And thank you for the idea on the music as well. I've thought about it before, but like I never wanted to get in trouble. So I might have to cancel Spotify and get YouTube Music. That way I can put on non-copyright music ad-free. And that could be real helpful for us. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. Hope you all enjoy. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye-bye.